This is the moment an apocalyptic wildfire raged out of control in Stourbridge, gutting houses and leaving extensive damage with 4 rushed to hospital, including a child. Enormous fires ravaged the UK yesterday, engulfing entire houses, cars and gardens, with several major incidents declared and the M6 temporarily shutting. The wildfire has left homes in ruins as families reveal ash was raining from the sky as they grabbed their bags and fled.
Yeah, I went out with a hose pipe trying to damp the fence down, but it didn't make any difference. It was just so quick, and it was 10 foot, 12 foot high. It was way above me. I tried to stay there as long as I could, but it overpowered me in the end, so I had to come in. And the gates at the side for the fire, and they came through, and they were absolutely brilliant. They came in with a hose pipe and did what they could. It was very, very difficult though. The one fireman looked as though he was on his last legs, to be quite honest, but they had a good go at it, and they saved all this fence, but they couldn't save the rest of it, so just one of them things, isn't it?
This is a large and complex incident that has occurred on one of the hottest days of the year. Our fire control team have been dealing with thousands of 999 calls whilst coordinating attendance at other operational incidents across the West Midlands. The tinder dry conditions that the country and the West Midlands are facing at the moment has meant that the fire has spread rapidly, despite the 100+ firefighters' best efforts who are on scene and in attendance. Rest assured, they are doing everything they can to bring this incident to a safe conclusion. Our thoughts absolutely are with the local community who have been so impacted by this incident and devastated by it. With that in mind, I would say, as a safety message, please to everyone, be absolutely aware about fires starting in this time. The last thing West Midlands Fire Service and my partner agencies need is other fires starting at this time when we are resourcing such a large incident.
PM Andy Burnham has praised firefighters working in incredibly difficult conditions yesterday in Stourbridge, as well as other blazes across the West Midlands fuelled by extreme heat and high winds. Local resident Jane Baxter said she could see the flames from her bedroom window and described the horrendous choking smell in the air. She and neighbours were given a few minutes to gather their belongings and she eventually fled with the blaze. Just 200 yards away, the wildfire raged out of control yesterday afternoon, starting as a massive grass fire ignited near Stourbridge Golf Club around 1:30 p.m. Stourbridge local Steph Jones told Sky News the smoke was very, very strong, adding that ash has been raining down on the roads for quite a few hours now, igniting new fires. It was fuelled by extreme heat and high winds on what became the UK's hottest day of the year, and the 40-acre blaze quickly escalated into a major incident. The fast-moving fire spread across local roads and destroyed 6 residential homes, while 3 firefighters and a child were taken to hospital, as well as 6 further people needing treatment for smoke inhalation.
I was actually playing golf here on the golf course at around about 1:30, and the group I was playing with and myself spotted the fire starting in the farmer's field to the left of the course, adjacent to the course. And I called through to the office to get the emergency services out, who were brilliant. And they tended the fire, but the fire spread so quickly across through the hedgerows onto the golf course itself, really fuelled by the wind. It was very windy yesterday, and it pushed the fire across the golf course really quickly and set fire to some woodland. The fire then changed direction and it blew the fire up into the housing area at Outage on Lane and Quarry Park Road. And as we know, it's destroyed a lot of housing over there.
We thought we were okay, and my daughter she came over to visit us upstairs. I heard a scream, and all the trees along the railway track were exploding. They weren't just setting fire, they were exploding. So we just grabbed everything and left. And our house is still standing, but all the garden, all the wall garden, everything's gone. And unfortunately, our neighbour, who has just spent a fortune renewing his house, that's gone. Yeah, and we've been very, very lucky. At the moment, the house is still standing, and it's just superficial, garden, trees and things that can be replaced. Yeah. A lot of houses at the back of us, they've gone.
It was really, really scary. It was the speed in which the fire spread, which was the most scary part about it. But when we got off the course and back up to the golf club itself, a lot of people had been evacuated from homes, and many of them came to seek refuge at the golf club itself until, of course, that was closed and evacuated. And then the whole of yesterday was really all about the fire services and the emergency services trying to save property. Thankfully, I believe nobody's been seriously hurt, which is amazing considering the scale of the issue.
Jane, whose house backs directly onto the golf course where some of the worst damage was seen, told BBC Radio 4's Today programme. The police knocked our door and said that everyone had to be evacuated quickly because they thought the fire was changing directions and they didn't know which direction it was going in. So it was literally grab what you need and get out. And within about 4 or 5 minutes, the police knocked the door again and said, "You really have got to get out now." So get out we did with the cat and away to go to our son's house. There were multiple wildfires reported across the Midlands yesterday, including also in Stoke-on-Trent, Birmingham, Warwickshire and Worcestershire, as well as others in Norfolk and Wales. Prime Minister Mr Burnham wrote on X, "Awful to see homes and communities hit by fires across the country tonight as the heatwave continues." My thoughts are with everyone affected, particularly those who have been injured or forced from their homes, and with the firefighters who have been taken to hospital. The PM also said he will be speaking to emergency service on the ground as he paid tribute to the firefighters working through incredibly difficult conditions to bring the wildfires under control. He thanked emergency services, adding, "Our firefighters are working in incredibly difficult conditions and putting themselves at risk to keep others safe."